Hello, dear beloveds. Welcome to this Twinflame energy check-in. We are here to find out what is going on in the collective, what is happening with the masculines, with the feminines, and what is the guidance that wants to come across for all of us at this point of time for the journey, for the connection. Hi, Shiny. What is happening with the masculines? Today's energies are quite heavy. Okay, very heavy. I'm feeling like, and this is not the kind of karmic heaviness, but more like cosmic heaviness that I'm feeling. It's like the incoming energies are quite intense, um, and this intensity might be showing up for you mentally, emotionally, or physically as well. Shiny saying, here you are just when I was feeling lost. Don't worry. It's good that you are lost. Okay, it is only when that we are willing to lose ourselves is when we are found. Okay, so it's very important to be lost on this journey as well, because you are about to find out. Okay, what's happening with the masculines? I feel there is lot of cleansing, lots of healing that is going on in the masculine collective as of now. Okay. Lots of foundations, okay, cutting foundations. This might be leaving behind certain people, certain situations that have been pulling the masculines back, okay, keeping them stuck in old loops. Certain masculines were answerable to some people in their lives, okay, and this did not make them feel good about themselves. This did not sit right with them, and they're working on devising a way out. Okay, it's because you're feeling very tired, very frustrated in their situation. Right, so for the masculines, I have King of Wands. Again, I have King of Wands. So I have two King of Wands, Page of Cups. This reading is going to be interesting. I have the Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, and Queen of Swords. Okay, interesting, very interesting. Then there is Five of Wands, the Hanged Man, Death, okay, Six of Wands. So this is very lightly. So for the feminine, I am tapping into this energy. I tapped into this energy in the morning as well. Like I was channeling very heavy, dark, um, emotionally ridden messages in the morning. Okay, and that is what I'm feeling like. The feminine is trying to not hide anymore. Up until now, she was trying to be all goody and all nice and happy. She's trying to deal with the situation with a light hand, but right now whatever is coming out of you, it may feel very icky, yucky and dark. Okay, all of the emotions spewing up within you, but allow that. Spirit is saying that when you let all of that gunk out, you finally start feeling like yourself. Okay, so that is also helping you embrace more of yourself. Okay, so what is going on with the masculines? So very interestingly, I have lots of people coming up, okay, in masculine's reading. So there are two kings, two King of Wands, and in this particular deck there are two kings for every suit. One is a male figure and the other is a female figure, who's actually a female, but she is represented in her masculine energy as well, right? So what I'm feeling is that currently your person might be in a situation who is trying to put reins on them, who's trying to uh, manipulate the odds in their favor. They may be trying to hold the masculine down, okay, biding them down right now. Also with this Queen of Swords energy, this is like somebody who's very cutthroat. She's also keeping distance from your person, okay, and I do feel like she's very focused, very ambitious, very focused, because King of Wands is also giving me like ambitious energy. She's very focused towards the future. This may be concerned with her own work, okay, and she doesn't bother that much about what the masculine is up to, but she may be very very concerned about where her life is going, where her security is placed in, right? And then there is page of cups and knight of swords, right? So masculines are getting very very little amount of time to focus on their own feminine, okay? Although those feelings are there, like they are coming in, they are wanting to check in with the feminine. Hi Shubhangi. They're wanting to know what is happening. They also want to share certain beautiful imaginings that they have about the connection about you. The masculines want to come forward and share beautiful details that they have observed about the feminine, certain observations that they have made about her. And but it's like they're keeping that to themselves. Like the way she's sitting, she's pointing towards her own throat, okay? So all of that is not coming out as well. It's like just this admiring glances that they are sending towards the feminines. Like they are very very enamored by her beauty right now. Hi Unnati. They are really admiring the feminine, staying quiet because she has a chin on her wrist and her finger is pointing towards the throat, but the mouth is closed, so no words are coming out as such. But there's beautiful peaceful energy that they feel when they observe you, dear feminine. And you are initiating lots of thoughts, different thoughts, new perspectives may be activated within the masculines, and they find quite they find it quite challenging sometimes. It's like, what is this? It's like this whole new world that you're exposing me to. I never saw things that way, but whatever you're writing, dear feminine, some of the feminines might be writers here, poets. They are into expressing through the written word, okay? Because she's holding a pen, that old dipping pen, and she is standing on top of a feather. And this is of course it's like written material, so this is from a book. I feel some of the feminines really have this dream of writing a book, okay? So that is something to watch out for, dear feminine. But this is coming in the masculines reading, and probably masculines recognizing that within the feminine. It's like, man, you should write. You should write for money. That is the kind of good work that you have, that is the kind of talent that you hold. Right is worth the cost, okay? This is what is written on her dress. Right is worth the cost. Also, this is not the full sentence. So masculines today are experiencing these feelings within themselves, and they are making observations in how aligned both of you are intellectually, on simply a mind level. Both of you are so aligned. The kind of thoughts that you share with the world, that you're putting out in the world through your posts, through social media, whatever it is that you're doing, of course they're observing, but they feel like both they agree to all of that you're saying, okay? And it provides them a fresh view of the world, which they love, okay? Which they really really love. They're admiring that a lot within the feminines. And of course knight of swords is all about communication. So they feel sometimes like they just want to rush in with communication. They don't want to hold back. They want to express. They want to be able to express all of these beautiful feelings that they feel for you. Exactly. And I wasn't able to ascertain what these cards are immediately, but now that I'm speaking of it, I relate to these cards. And they are like, masculine just wants to come forward and just drum out about his feelings, about this burning passion that he feels inside of you. Otherwise he's just held back by certain individuals in his life who are around him. Many people are watching your masculine, okay, watching his moves, what he's about to do. So that might also put him in a precarious situation. But of course in time we do feel like as the intensity of this love builds up, he is not going to care about anything. He just wants to be honest within himself. He is going to step up in his power. Already masculines have started rising in their love for the feminine, right? And what else? I also have the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, and bottom of the deck is Empress. right? So definitely I feel like this is a change of fortune for many of the masculines. They have been struggling with money issues, financial burdens, setbacks, losses, money getting blocked in many different places, or maybe this may be undertakings that have not borne fruit. Okay, so it's like just money going down the drain, but now there is a change of time that is bringing in good fortune for the masculines. So they are going to be reaping the rewards, the benefits of or the good fortune. But there is a catch. Okay, this happens, this 10 of pentacles, abundance, financial stability comes in when they start agreeing, when they start accepting this love that they feel for the feminine. Okay, because she is the holder of abundance, she is the Shri that we say. So she is actually feminine. They see the feminines, and that's why they burn with all of this fiery passion. They're so inspired by her that she has made things work in spite of everything, in spite of all of the people watching her, trying to say ill behind her back. She has faced a lot of opposition as well, but she's still trying to, she's not trying to, she has made it. She is happy in her world, in her situation, whatever it is. She seems very fulfilled in her singledom, and they really appreciate, they're really admiring that about the feminines today, right? Also, for some of the masculines, I feel like they are in a karmic situation. If this is like a karmic connection that they are in currently, they might be calling the other person out, okay, on their fallacy, or probably this is just like sharing their truth, like drumming the truth, playing the truth in a very loud way. Okay, they're sharing their truth with uh, people around them in general. Okay, and bottom of the deck for masculines is page of pentacles. Okay, so they do want to approach you, dear feminine, with this beautiful offer that they have to share, probably something that they want to give back to you, or it's a gift that they want to give to you. What is happening with the feminines? For the feminines, I have 5 of wands. Okay, so feminines experiencing this conflicted energy within themselves, and there are many people approaching the feminines today, I feel. So please be quite mindful of who you are interacting with today, who you're giving your energy to. Your energy is very, very precious, and you've cultivated this love, this energy within yourself after many, many, many a lesson, right? So right now, at this point of time, in order to make the best of your energetic resources, I'm being guided to tell you that please make sure uh, you're only communicating that which is required, so that you don't end up draining yourself. And also, I see a chessboard. Okay, so please be wary of people around you who just want you for benefits. They may be friends, there may be people around you who are just there for what you have to give. But if you feel that you're only giving and you're not receiving that much in return, please make sure that you exercise that discernment about the people around you, right? That is what is coming out for the feminines today. Also, there is a hangman situation for the feminines. That yeah, I'm fine. Joshita is asking, are you okay? I'm fine. Also, for the feminines, I have hangman, which is telling me that there is a certain situation that is keeping you stuck, that is keeping you bound right now. And although it seems like an uncomfortable situation right now, but it is opening you up to new perspectives in life, right? And it's opening us, like I can almost see the sky behind it. Okay, so what is apparent, you are going to be able to see the other side very soon. Okay, so it's going to be really, really made clear for you. So just hang in there, pun intended. um, because what is coming is aligned to you. Okay, there's also beautiful sky on a dress, a similar color that is shared in the background. Okay, so feminines also coming into deeper realizations within self, and this is a time of healing for the feminines as well, because I have the death card, which is speaking to me about shadow work, lots of shadows coming up, feeling stuck in a situation, very uncomfortable. Yes, but see, she has so much of support around, all of these beautiful cute little birds in the foliage, peeking from the foliage. This might be your own spirit team, your support team, your other feminines who are surrounding you at this point of time. They may be your friends, your family, who are there in your support. So universe gave this to me in the morning. It's like, um, for every little thing that universe takes away from you, there's always a hand in support that is provided, right? We just need to acknowledge it, we just need to see it, right? So feminines also undergoing this painful transformation as of now. As you come face to face with your shadows, a lot of shadows in the feminines are getting triggered, and you are being called to work with your inner child, right? So that you can let go of all of that hurt, let go of all of that pain that you have been causing to yourself. No one really caused you that pain, it was you yourself that was speaking a negative narrative about yourself, like constantly applying negative statements wherein they are not true. Okay, so just ask yourself, is this true? What I'm feeling about myself, what I'm thinking about myself, is it true? Most of the time what happens is that we adopt our parents voice in our heads. Okay, and usually it's very very criticizing, it's very judging, it's quite triggering. In fact, it's like very belittling. So that voice in your head, recognize that it is not your voice. We need to build positive statements within ourselves so that we can step into this beautiful renewed self, right? Like this beautiful lily flower that represents spirituality as well. Okay, and you are undergoing painful transformation, but it is also you creating a new version of yourself. Okay, so this is not the end of the world. Whatever you're feeling right now, dear feminine, please remember that something very beautiful, something very liberating is waiting for you on the other side, right? Also I see like liberating here as well, with the sky. Okay, and sky always represents expansion. Okay, and the last card coming in for feminines is Six of Wands, right? So on this hummingbird, this lady is seated and she is presenting this beautiful pink flower to the hummingbird, as a means to move forward. Okay, so this is a time for you, dear feminine, to be giving back to Mother Nature. I feel like do something to give back to the nature that might help you, in healing Mother Nature, as well as it helps us healing ourselves as well. Okay, spending more time in nature will help you. And hummingbird spirit animal is all about harmony, miracles, it's about sweetness of life. Also hummingbird is one of the very few birds that can fly backwards as well. It can shift where it's going. Okay, it can like it can change its orientation while in flight, which very few birds can do. I don't feel like there are a great number of birds that can do it. And of course it's like a very very tiny bird, but it moves very quickly, moves very fast. So hummingbird is an animal spirit that reminds us that you can always transcend time. So don't let time bound you, know that you have what it takes to uh, move beyond all the limitations of time and space, right? So that is what is coming across, and spirit is recognizing you for all of the hard work that you're doing, for all of the attention that you are giving to yourself right now, to your healing, to your journey. If you are stuck in a current situation, you are going to be moved out of it soon as you do that in a work. Like that situation is naturally going to open up, and all of the foundations are going to fall away as a natural outcome of that. So any kind of frustrations that you're dealing with, people who are limiting you, okay, please be mindful of the people who are around you right now, and you need to be paying extra attention about the kind of people you do want yourself surrounded with. Okay, so spirit is asking you to pay attention to that. Okay, mindful. What is coming out for the connection? I have Ace of Cups, Emperor, and the Moon. Okay, so this is telling me that in the connection there is a lot of clarity coming in with regards to love. Ace of Cups, both the twin flames wanting to come together to share this beautiful cup of love. And it's very interesting that this cup has butterflies. Like I mentioned, like butterflies represent transformation, change, vulnerability, also magic, like magic of connections coming across. And although this transformation right now that both of the twin flames are experiencing is quite painful, and it is bringing up a lot of yuckiness up, but it is coming up to be released, and both the twin flames feel free with each other. Today they are giving me that twin flames feel so light around their person. They feel liberated almost. It's like they feel like there is such vast freedom and everything is possible. Everything is made possible by divine when you are with them. When their person, when the twin is there with you, you feel like all things are made possible. That's the kind of love that both the twin flames are feeling for each other. The Ace of Cups. Also have the Emperor card, and as you can see, like this Emperor is actually a lady. Okay, so like I mentioned, this deck has a dual card for each suit and also for the Emperor. So there is a male Emperor and there is a female Emperor as well, right? So some of the masculines might be I feel like they are healing a manipulation today. It's like either masculines are trying to manipulate the situation of people around them, or people around the masculines are trying to gain certain things out of the masculines. Okay, so whatever you feel right for you, please take what resonates. But this is what I'm tapping into, and they are ready to release that because they see through that negativity, and they're choosing this beautiful love that is very pure, very uplifting, very freeing. Also I have the Moon card, so this is also talking to me about certain manipulations that may be coming up. Many of the masks are falling off. Okay, so people around your masculine might be putting up a face, and up until now they might not have realized, they might not have recognized their true intentions, but it's getting more and more evident as every month passes by. It's like I'm seeing lunar months. Okay, and a big revelation is going to come forward during the full moon. I feel this full moon, which is occurring on the 30th of August or 31st, I'm not sure, but it is occurring in the last week of August. I feel like there is a huge shift. A huge truth bomb is going to come forward for the collective, for both twin flames, during the full moon. Okay, this is like a full reveal that they are giving me. And there is a fox spirit here, and I keep talking about trickster energy. Like I'm feeling that trickster energy very strongly since yesterday. And fox spirit is very intelligent, very wise, but at the same time it's like very playful energy as well. And it also talks to us about people around us who may be putting up masks, who have different intentions from what they are putting forward. Okay, so you are being asked to follow your intuition closely, dear one, if you're watching this, because also they're giving me octopus spirit. Okay, and octopus has 3 brains by the way, so it's like an incredible creature. Some of the scientists also debate that it might be an alien, because like it's so damn weird. No other creature has those many sets of DNAs, or it has no, I'm sorry, the octopus has 3 hearts. Okay, and it has 9 brains. It has 1 brain in each of its tentacle, and one of course in its head. So it has 9 brains and 3 hearts. So it's like many of the scientists believe that it may be it is the closest thing that exists to an alien. Sometimes the masculine feels this way. I'm sorry, the video is shaking, I'm so sorry. It's like energies are shaky, so I guess the video is also like that, I guess. So masculines feel sometimes like an alien, like they are placed in a different world. They belong to a different world with this feminine. With the feminine, they feel like they are at home. They feel like they belong, but when they are in the real world, they feel themselves to be struggling. Okay, like no matter how hard they try, like there will always be people who misinterpret them. Love the GQ on the octopus, thank you. So yeah, there may be people around them who are trying to pull strings, they're trying to act smart around the masculines, but of course the masculine sees through all of that. Okay, but he just chooses to keep quiet. That is what is telling me through this card. And Yeah, masculines feeling very out of place today. It's like they know, they're almost realizing they're placed in a situation that is not meant for them, that is not bringing them joy, that is not bringing them the fulfillment that they want from life, or the kind of expectations that they held towards this connection are completely opposite. Like the people showing them that people have gone back on their words, okay, which is making the masculine doubt many things right now. Energy so shaky today. Thank you. So yeah, that's what Octopus Spirit is also coming in, telling me that uh, whatever you are being shown, dear one, you have what it takes to get through the situation. You are um, given all of the arm strength to deal with this current situation, no matter how hard or how weird it seems. You have what it takes to get through this time as well. Okay, so let me pull out one guidance card as well. Let me see what needs to come across. The night. Yes, I had the moon and now there is the night. So this is talking to me about lots of full potentiality. Okay, although the situation might seem very bleak right now, but the night transports deep, dark, dreamy scents with him. He moves slowly and effortlessly through the streets. His incense spills from the censer, coloring the air with its perfume. The smoke hangs thick in the air, blanketing the world in darkness. The night wears the stars at his waist. Each speck twinkles with movement, blinking in and out with each step. He wears a head wrap filled with colors of the sky. The cover appears white at the top and then darkens into the daytime glow cast by the sun. He walks everywhere, bringing dreams and nightmares to everyone as the day falls away to meet the shadows. The meaning of this card is so beautiful. Like, I almost went into a different state while reading this, but the meaning is, don't be afraid of the dark, greet with the shadows. So this is like an intense time of shadow work that we all are experiencing, and spirit is saying be mindful of it. Don't be scared of the shadow, don't be scared of what you find within yourself, don't be scared of what you're seeing within your masculine as well. For this journey is for you to realize your highest self, and your highest self is beyond duality, is beyond dark and light, is beyond love and hate, it's beyond wisdom and foolishness, right? It is a unified field of consciousness which merges and integrates everything into it. Everything that you see, feel, hear, sense, and experience in this physical world is included in that field, right? That unified field. So, in that, dear one, be ready to embrace anything that is coming along for you. It's here, placed for a very specific reason, for a very divine reason, for you to go within and bring out the answers. Even from the shadow, something beautiful comes out, right? It is only through the shadow that we recognize what is divine. Otherwise, it's very impossible to ascertain what divine is. I can write millions and millions of words, all the paper in the world would fall short, all the ink in the world would fall short, but I cannot describe divine. I can only describe that which is not divine, right? So the shadow plays a very important aspect on the spiritual journey. So please do not refrain from looking at the shadow, from looking at that darkness within, from looking at everything that is icky, yucky, and despicable within yourself, because that is showing you exactly what needs to go, that needs to be accepted, and it needs to be transmuted into something that is uplifting for everyone, that is beautifying for the world. Okay, so this is what was coming across. Shani saying, for me too, the energies were very weird and intense. Yes, definitely. Okay, so it's no joke. These current energies are no joke. The kind of ascension symptoms that you might be feeling are dizziness, lightheadedness, there may be nausea, You might be experiencing head pressure, eye pressure, lots of ear ringing right around the right side. For some of you, it might be ears ringing on the left side as well. There might be shoulder pains, uh, mid back pains, lower back pains, lots of foot pain. Okay, so this is not just leg pain, but I'm feeling like foot pain for many of the twins. They might be experiencing that. Pains in the wrists and the hands. Okay, it has everything to do with movement. Hands and legs have everything to do with forward movement. And when your masculine feels bound, when they feel constricted in their ability to take action, there will be that pain coming up, and that pain is showing you how badly they want to come forward, but they cannot right now. Yes, so neck and back, heavy head. So neck is all about shouldering the responsibilities, too many burdens with regards to responsibilities that they might be experiencing. And yeah, so in that, have lots of water, take rest whenever you feel like you want to lie down. If you're feeling too heavy in your emotions, work with the element of water, listen to ocean sounds, or you can just hold out your hands in front of the tap, in front of the running water, and you will feel good in a minute or two. You can hold it for about 60 seconds, and you'll immediately feel a shift. You'll feel like balanced emotionally. So that is something that you can try. Unnati is saying I'm getting hit on my legs again and again. So if it is particularly the right leg, Unnati, it's a huge sign that the person wants to come forward. It's like they want to take action towards you. They want to come forward. They want to travel towards you. They want to approach you and let you know how they feel. What are the things that they're thinking? But if there's but that there is an apprehension right now, something pulling them back. It's like probably they might be overthinking, probably the situation is holding them bound. Thank you so much, Alicia, saying I used your bath salts today. Bath salts are a beautiful way of um, uh, clearing out your energetic field. Okay, so your aura gets muddled a lot because of all of the multiple interactions that we are doing over the day. That is why we feel very, very tired at the end of the day. It's a very common thing, but usually we feel like our energies have drained out, and that's the reason. But if you notice, if you come home and just take a shower, if you have a bucket, just put a handful of bath salts in it, and when you cleanse yourself with bath salts with intention, visualize that your aura is getting cleansed. Bath salts are very, very powerful way to cleanse off and clear any stuck lingering negative energies that you have attracted, that have stuck to your auric field, right? So both, either bumping on a stone or a chair. So it's also like clumsiness is also a sign of thoughts all over the place. Okay, when thoughts are all over the place, energy goes in every direction. So that's what leads us to bumping our. I do that all the time, by the way. Is all of the time, like any time you see on my body, there's always one big nail you will always find on me. ऐसा भी होता है कि लेग कहीं टकराए तो इसलिए I'm feeling stuck, wanted to come. Yes, exactly, that's what I spoke, Muskan, अभी. Why don't you sell crystals? Shiny, I already do. I already sell crystals and bath salts and decks and whatnot. But I do it on my other account. Okay, it's called Heaven on Earth 333. Please try to look it up, or I'll share it with you. It's also an Instagram page where I have a small little community who loves crystals, and if you love crystals, you can just join me there. मेरा भी दी कहीं ना कहीं नील होता है. Ashwini is saying it's pain today on the left side of the forehead, vibration on the third eye as well. So also third eye activations taking place for you, and pain on the left side of the forehead is you worrying about the past. Okay, so let go of the past, whatever happened, let it go. If you are not thinking about the past, maybe your person might be really hyped up about whatever went down between both of you, and in general they might be worrying about what happened in the past, in the fear of not having repeated. But just let go of it, because past is in the past. We don't need to bring it in the present moment. If not, the Sol's Kanu has me covered with the crystals. Yes, always. You come down here, I'll cover you in a whole mound. यस, दी आप एक वीडियो इस पे भी बनाओ ना, जैसे अभी आपने बताया कि बम्पिंग लेग वाला ये सब इन्फो पे. या श्योर, आई ट्राई टू. मोस्ट ऑफ इट इज़ वेरी वेरी इंटुइटिव एंड इन द मोमेंट, but I'll try doing that. It's very interesting, because our body holds an intelligence of its own. Our body is very intelligent. It's not just like the mind that I'm talking about. um, you notice, like, even for a person in coma, their body does respond, okay, in a very different way. And when we speak about intuitive readings and psychic readings, um, the body is a big big tool that we utilize, because it holds those codes within itself. Also, your body has the ability to connect with the past as well as the future, staying in the present moment, right? So it's a big big divination tool itself, right? So it's very rightly said that your body is a temple. It has an infinite intelligence of its own, and we must learn to respect it, right? Giving love to you. Thank you so much. It's true, they can listen even they are unconscious. Yes, yes. So that is everything that is wanting to come across right now. I'll do a DM to a DF reading also shortly, a little while after this live ends. I hope you guys resonated with this reading. If you did, kindly let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you felt about it. If you uh, really associate with everything that I mentioned, please do let me know. If you're feeling aches and pains, where is it that you're feeling? I might be able to help you out with it. As always, take care, stay blessed. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys around.